It takes more than one fight.
Official trailer for Canelo Alvarez against Terence "Bud" Crawford suddenly appeared on Netflix, and the reaction was instant. Social media caught fire within minutes as Reddit discussions took off, reaction videos flooded timelines, and the Crawford-Canelo trailer began trending on X. This fight is being framed as more than a simple victory, and is being pushed as a moment that creates a true legend. What has everyone talking, however, is not just how polished the trailer looks, but what it chooses to leave out. The message feels mysterious and confident, with hidden visual hints that have fans questioning if there is much more happening behind the scenes than anyone has explained so far.
More than one win. To become a legend.
September 13th, undisputed super middleweight champion Canelo Alvarez risks everything when he steps into the ring. He faces guest undefeated super welterweight champion Terence Crawford in a fight that could change both of their careers.
On September 13th, undisputed super middleweight champion Canelo Alvarez puts it all on the line against undefeated super welterweight champion Terence Crawford.
Fans continued watching the trailer again, and again a new shock quickly followed. Ticket sales opened, and in less than 1 hour the response shattered all predictions. More than 91,000 fans rushed into the queue hoping to get a seat at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas for a fight that many critics once called pointless or uneven. The massive turnout has now made one thing clear: the demand for this fight cannot be questioned anymore.
Tickets for Saul Canelo Alvarez versus Terence "Bud" Crawford just dropped, and the stadium holds 91,000 people. Now, 10,000 tickets were sold just in the first hour.
Obvious that the entire world will be paying attention. The trailer feels like a major movie built with power and drama from start to finish. It begins with slow-motion entrances through dark tunnels where every step feels heavier as the screen lights up. Two fighters, one defining moment. The visuals are sharp and polished. You are shown the very different lives of both men. Crawford is seen running by himself through snowy hills in Colorado, with his breath visible in the cold air. Canelo is shown training under the intense Mexican sun-smashing pads with incredible speed. The scene then jumps to their face-to-face moment with the tense shove now frozen forever in smooth slow-motion quality. Over everything you hear Joe Rogan speaking from a recent podcast, saying that he is a huge Crawford supporter.
I'm a giant Crawford fan because I think he's the best switch hitter since Marvin Hagler.
I'm a giant Crawford fan because I called his coming out fight against Bradis Prescott.
He's special.
And then various other stepping stones throughout his career.
I also think he's one of those guys that if you tell him he can't do something, he wants to show you and shock the world.
1,000%. Absolutely right.
I also think Canelo is slowing down, and Canelo is more of a one-punch fighter now than the combination fighter he was when he was younger.
He's called the greatest switch hitter since Marvin Hagler. When people tell him something is impossible, he proves them wrong every time. Just when it feels like the moment has passed, there is a sudden flash. September 13th, Allegiant Stadium. The entire world will be watching. Then the screen fades to black.
Two champions could have been facing off.
Could have been a cheat.
In a once-in-a-lifetime event.
I put my money where my mouth is, another one to smile, just allow me.
There is no score prediction and no final push, just silence. That choice feels strong, intentional, and clearly effective. At 9 in the morning, the official ticket queue opened and fans overwhelmed the site trying to gain access. In under 60 minutes, more than 10,000 tickets were sold, while 91,058 people were still stuck waiting online. That number is larger than the population of many full cities, and it kept climbing fast. This is for a fight that major voices claimed had no buzz and no real audience. The location is Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas with a standard capacity of 65,000 seats. Officials have confirmed it can expand beyond 72,000, and it may have to. If this pace continues, it could become the most attended boxing event in the United States in the past 10 years. What makes it even more surprising is the cost. Ringside tickets are reaching 5-figure prices, and they continue to sell out. The resale market is already heating up, even though fight night is still months away.
Every time you 100 million against a gorilla. Me? Good. You said, wow, just say, I know you lose off the bed.
Questions about this event's ability to draw attention have now completely disappeared. While recent training clips grabbed attention, this week sharp-eyed fans spotted another detail. Terence Crawford was seen wearing a custom black training tee with strong white lettering that said Undisputed X4. That single message immediately caught attention and sparked serious discussion.
Come on, yeah, get it, 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 get it.
Let's break it down. If Bud beats Canelo at 168, he would make history as the first male boxer to hold undisputed titles in 3 different weight classes. But where does the 4th come from? One option could be moving up to 175 to challenge WBA light heavyweight champ Dmitry Bivol, a fight rumored to be in early discussions depending on this result. Another idea is dropping back to 154 for a full unification run or even a rematch with a rising fighter like Fondora or Xander Zaz. Or maybe it's all part of a mind game sending a clear message to Canelo and everyone watching that he is already thinking one step ahead.
Yeah, move out the way. 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 Yeah, yeah, yeah. What you got? Yeah, 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 yeah.
Either way, the shirt was no mistake, and fans are now guessing that Bud could be aiming for a legacy no other fighter has reached. Any doubts about Terence Crawford's jump in weight have been replaced by amazement. Recently leaked clips from his Colorado Springs training camp reveal a changed athlete who looks stronger, sharper, and more self-assured than ever before. He has been seen sprinting uphill backwards to strengthen his legs and improve balance. In a viral clip, Crawford is shadow boxing at incredible speed, showing the same explosive quickness that makes him one of boxing's most dangerous switch hitters. Now with an added 20 pounds of solid muscle, one of the biggest talking points before this fight isn't just about weight but age. Terence Crawford will turn 38 only 2 weeks after the September 13th fight, an age when most top fighters begin to slow or retire. And while Bud has clearly maintained his prime.
Yeah, we working. We working. On a holiday where I blow a lot. Getting in. Let's get it. Honor the greats, do what we gotta do. Let's get it, baby. September 13th. Here we come.
Stayed undefeated, dominant, and injury-free. In combat sports, there's an unspoken rule that time always wins. Then there's Canelo Alvarez, 35 years old, with over 63 professional fights. That's 26 more fights than Crawford, including multiple wars across 4 weight classes. His physical peak may be fading, but his experience and toughness are still major advantages. Here's the twist. Crawford's clean technique, precise style, and disciplined routine mean his body has taken less punishment than most 38-year-olds in boxing. He has avoided the brutal fights that age a fighter, and his performance against Spence last year showed no sign of slowing down. Experts are divided. Some see this as Bud's moment, a chance to cement a historic legacy by becoming undisputed in 3 divisions. Others warn it could be too much too late. Adding 20+ pounds of muscle at 38 and expecting to last 12 rounds against a natural super middleweight is a huge challenge. This fight is no longer just a battle of styles, it's a test against time. And it's not just moving from one division to another. Bud is jumping all the way to 168 to face a man who has ruled that weight class for years.
Put on the body, put on the shoulder. That's good, Ali. Got you. Okay, that's one. Shut up. You're going to 5. We're going to 5. I got you. No, man, it's on. We got each other. No, I said shoulder body. No, it's you're lying. Got you.
He doesn't appear to be struggling with the added size. He looks natural at this weight, strong, fast, and in control. Critics questioned whether his legs and stamina could handle the heavier frame, but so far there are no signs of slowing or getting tired. If anything, he seems more threatening than ever. Beyond the glitz of the Netflix trailer and the excitement of record ticket sales, there is a darker topic looming. The question of performance-enhancing drugs has been part of the conversation over the past few years.
That's because I'm an you should be able to do that.
7 fighters connected to Canelo Alvarez's trainer Eddie Reynoso have tested positive for banned substances, including Canelo himself. The latest case was Francisco Rodriguez, who wore Canelo's logo on his trunks during his June 21 win and tested positive shortly after. Add to that names like Ryan Garcia, Oscar Valdez, Luis Neri, Julio Cesar Martinez, Jamie Munguia, and now fans and journalists have started calling Reynoso's group the Juice Crew. The accusations are piling up, and even though Canelo has denied any wrongdoing, claiming his 2018 clenbuterol positive came from contaminated meat, the repeated incidents have damaged public trust.
It's shocking. It's just shocking. I can't really comment on it, but it's pretty shocking. My perspective is who's their trainer? I mean, if there's 4 fighters who are testing positive for whatever drug, well, who's the trainer? Because the trainer should oversee that. The trainer should overlook that. You know, whether they have a nutritionist, whether they have a doctor, but the trainer is in charge.
Many people are now calling for Olympic-style drug testing with same-day results and full transparency in real time. As one analyst said, boxing is not just about fairness, it's about safety. You cannot face someone using performance enhancers and still call it a sport. As fight night approaches, these demands are growing louder. Will the promoters act, or will results only come after the fact? The comparisons are unavoidable. Crawford versus Canelo. 2 all-time greats. One moving up in weight, the other facing a defensive master. Experts agree this is not a repeat of Mayweather versus Canelo in 2013.
I don't know what fight is gonna make, but you know, I'm gonna prepare myself for every style he brings. I hope he brings a good style to make a good fight for the people. That's what I want. If not, I'm gonna do my best to win in every way.
Robert Garcia, top trainer and former champion, says Floyd and Bud are very different fighters. Crawford brings more aggression and power. He may not be Floyd, but he still has a chance to get the win.
Totally different. I think, Canelo was only 23, he was very young. I think this fight's gonna be great. I do see Crawford maybe pulling it off because he's got good footwork, good speed. But I don't think they're close. I don't similar those 2 fights, Canelo and Floyd. I think they're just different styles. I mean, Floyd and Crawford.
Chris Allieri, former world champion, says he has seen Canelo break mentally against Mayweather and Bivol, but he has never seen Crawford lose his composure, and at this level that makes a difference. Troy Nash, pro fighter who trained with Crawford, adds that he has watched Bud dominate top super middleweights in sparring big champions, and it's not hype. What he is doing in the gym is real. Even Canelo added fuel to the discussion recently, saying Terence Crawford is better than Floyd Mayweather. Whether that was mind games or a rare moment of honesty, it shows this fight is not just about skill, it is psychological, and the fighter who stays calm may hold the biggest advantage. Legacy alone is already enough motivation.
About psychology, I've seen Canelo Alvarez beaten mentally, psychologically. I've seen him broken. I've never seen Terence Crawford get bullied, broken, moved in any way. So that holds a lot of weight to me, psychology, because I think at the highest level, that really is the difference.
Turki Alalshik, the Saudi chairman, now deeply involved in global boxing, has just upped the stakes. $1 million bonus for the winner, $5 million for a knockout. That's $6 million in extra incentives on top of guaranteed purses and pay-per-view shares. This is more than game-changing, it changes how the fight will be approached. Forget just boxing, smart fighters now have a financial reason to go for the finish. Fans should expect more risk, harder punches, and urgency from the opening bell. This will not be a slow tactical match, it will be a hunt. Between legacy, public opinion, and now literal millions on the line, neither fighter can afford to hold back. Netflix gave us a Hollywood-style trailer, but what comes on September 13th is no movie. These are real stakes with real consequences. Over 91,000 fans tried to get tickets in under an hour, and Allegiant Stadium is on the edge of a record sellout. Allegations, rivalries, aging champions, and history are all in play, and perhaps the biggest question in modern boxing remains: can Terence Crawford defy the odds, or will Canelo prove he still rules 168? This fight will do more than decide rankings, it could shape boxing's future, redefine GOAT talks, and end months of speculation.
Bonus that night is going to be over 6 figures. We're still talking about it. So, it's going to be a big number. Whoever wins the performance bonus of the night that night.
Now it's your turn. Share your thoughts in the comments. Who do you think will win? Did the Netflix trailer make you see things differently? And most importantly, will we see greatness or controversy in the ring? For the latest updates on boxing news, highlights, events, and fights, subscribe to Knockout Updates and turn on notifications so you never miss top content. Don't forget to check out our other videos. Until next time, stay safe and peace out.